Hey everybody, Dylan Massa here at Lamar, Missouri, owner-operator of Superior Beef Genetics, and today we have Agzaga Speeco Eco Economy Hitch Quick Hitch here, and we're going to explain a few things that we thoroughly enjoy and like about these hitches and why we use them on our equipment here. To start off, you look at the shipping of the box, and it's just a nice, neat, tight, well-secured, packaged. It's got 8-10 staples here on the top, and just start taking them apart. Be pretty careful because the staples go underneath. Don't get your hand cut on them. Now, as you can tell, I just pulled that out, and it wasn't super heavy by any means. This is a CAT.1 quick hitch. It's the economy hitch. Nothing too heavy about it, so whenever you're handling it, yes, definitely take precautions as always, but don't worry too much about damaging something as setting it on a table to work on or adjust any of your deals. Nothing that's going to overbear you. And it looks to be durable and sturdy enough to do anything we'd like to do for all the different implements that we are constantly putting on and taking off of tractors. What I like about it, you take this, instead of standing straight up and thinking that you're going to get something smashed, take it all the way out. Leave it there, let it set in position so this piece here goes in. That way, whenever you go ahead and take your implement off, you can go and put one back in, just flip her right back over. It secures it right into position. Another neat feature is these bolts right here. This hitch right here, it can move up and down. There's about a 4 to 6 inch spacing that it can move. And if you even want to go as far as saving more time, you can get on Agzaga.com to replace these bolts. Instead of having to pull them off and put them back on each and every time you want to move this hitch right here. They've got 3/8 hitch pins that all you got to do is pull a key, pull the pin, pull both pins actually because there's 2 slots to secure this even better. Move this up and down whenever you get into position, just pop it back in and put a key right through the hole instead of having to bolt and unbolt it each and every time. Today I'd like to cover the most common questions we hear about this quick hitch. Number one being, will this fit my tractor? I'd like to get back to you on that because it will fit most of them, but there are a few differences. Another question we get is the shipping. Cool thing is that if it's ordered before 10 a.m., we ship same day, and it usually takes 1 to 3 business days. If it's ordered after 10 a.m. though, it will take next day to be able for us to get through processing to be able to get to you in the next 1 to 3 business days. The second most commonly asked question is, does it require bushings? And being a true CAT.1 quick hitch, it's got a 7/8 space right there for your implement to be able to fall down. Now that leaves you a little bit of wiggle room, but there's no problem with that because whenever you get in different vast terrains, you're always moving around just a tick. It gives you a little bit of playroom to really keep all of your implements as well as yourself safe and safely secured. Now you go to what's also a Speeco product, a regular CAT.1 quick hitch. You can tell that the hole there is much bigger. Looking in comparison, why go through the trouble of having to put that bushing on, use your valuable time, as well as going to the store, buying it just to fit that whenever you can buy one that is already, through the economy, built to spec to go on a true CAT.1 implement. Whenever talking about weight and handling of these quick hitches, I just want to say they weigh about 69 pounds. Really, not too heavy, not too light, and they're rated for up to a 50 horsepower tractor. As you can see here, we've got a 35, 36 horsepower John Deere tractor. Works perfectly for it. Not too big, not too little. Now, they say that you can go above 50, but it's definitely recommended for a 50 horsepower tractor or smaller. Another question being, will it pair well with tillers, brush cutters, broadcast seeders, anything of the sort? And the answer is yes. If it is a true CAT.1 implement, it will pair with this quick hitch. So let me go ahead and install this quick hitch onto my tractor here, and we'll show you how you properly put it on the tractor. Pick it up. What I like to do is just set it down in front. That way I can get on the front side of it, and I always take my key or my pin, set it on my arm. That way it's there, so I don't gotta go reaching elsewhere for it. Now before I put in the top link, I'm going to go ahead and secure my bottom pins. Now one thing I do need to mention is that this hitch takes a 3/4 inch pin to secure to your top link, but that does not come with the hitch itself, the economy hitch itself. But you can hop on right back to Agzaga where you order this thing from and get one, buy one at the same time to be shipped with it. So now that we have our quick hitch put on to our tractor, it looks to be pretty straight up and down, but I do want to let you know that if it is not, take your top link and adjust it. You can adjust your top link right here by spinning this bar forward, backwards. Luckily ours is set pretty right to where it sets straight up and down so we don't have to move it. But whenever you go to put it on yours, you might go ahead and check that and make sure that it looks safe and secure and at the right angles. Now with all that said, let's go throw it on an implement. So what I'm going to do basically is just show you simply how to hook it up, how to hook your PTO up, and then take it off. Pretty simple. The nice thing I really do love about quick hitches though, which truly makes them a quick hitch, is that you don't have to have this folded out for this to get locked into place to go on. If you just leave it on the inside, your implement will go and push that back on its spring and then pop it back out, locking it into place. Now, as you can see, just by hooking it up rather quickly, not too much went on to having to make any adjustments, even on your top link here, or your top arm to lock this into place with your top link. Now, one thing I am noticing right off the bat is the amount of room that you can go and get in there to work with your PTO to be able to get it hooked up. Even compared to my CAT.2 on some of my larger tractors, there's a ton of room to be able to get in here, get everything situated to get your PTO hooked up to your tractor as fast as can be, efficiently and safely. So I'm going to hop back on there, drop this to the ground, and just be able to show you how everything has stayed intact. So final thoughts for myself on my honest opinion on the Speeco CAT.1 e-hitch. Took the thing right out of the box, put it on my tractor, was able to go, put it on my implement immediately, didn't have to make any adjustments. Now I'm not saying you won't have to because you very well might. Got everything hooked up and I was able to start going to work in about 15 minutes. If y'all have any other further questions, make sure just hop onto Agzaga.com. There's a phone number, there's an email address. Pick up the phone, give them a shout anytime during business hours, and I guarantee you somebody here in Southwest Missouri that's related to their company is going to be picking up, answering, accommodating you, and doing all that they can to make sure that you're taken care of.